Guys, welcome back to another episode of A's Franchise. I apologize for it being so long since the last update. I did a subathon on Twitch and I only expected it to go a few days and it went 11 days. And this is my offline franchise, so I wasn't going to record that while live for 24/7. So that is why it's been a little bit. We are going to get these out much more consistently now that I'm back on a normal schedule. If you guys missed episode 1, 2, or 3, this is episode 4. We are after the trade deadline at the beginning of August and only 2 games back here in the division, which I'm very surprised about when it comes to how this team is built. Looking at the lineup here, Zach Geloff is hot right now, 20 home runs. We have him in the leadoff spot against righties. Butler and Rooker are both cold, but having pretty good seasons, I'd say. Shea Langoliers is starting to get hot. He had a very, very low average for us for a little bit, though. We called up Kurtz to play first base for us already. I think he's just about ready. You know, he's a rookie right now. It's gonna go a little slow, but he's their best option at the moment. Max Schumann's playing third base. He's been a pretty good sim for us so far. JJ Bleda's had a very bad year. Jacob Wilson up at shortstop and Miguel Andujar in left. On the bench, we got Gio Urshela, Luis Urias, Esteury Ruiz, and Kyle McCann. And the only changes versus left is, well, Ruiz should be playing over Bleda versus left. So I don't know what that was about. But otherwise, everything else is good. Our rotation has not been bad. Severino has been a stud, as Jeffrey Springs. He's actually been really good. Osvaldo Bido has been a huge surprise for us. A 3.17 ERA in 113 innings, I will take happily. JP Sears and Joey Estes have been a little bit rough, but I'll show you guys in the draft. We took care of some pitching. Hopefully they can come up soon. Bullpen wise has not been terrible. Our big deadline move was picking up AJ Puck. The only trade we made, but I think it helps deepen our bullpen quite a bit, and it pushes guys like Tyler Ferguson and Zach Jackson back another inning. Jose Leclerc has been fine, and Mason Miller is just a stud. Now, looking at our draft, I don't hate it, but we didn't get the top end talent I was hoping for. First pick was Derek Dobbs. He's a 66 overall right now, 89 potential, 21 years old. Then we got an 18-year-old with 87 potential in Michael Reyes, who's a 62 right now. Franz Austin is a 54 with 86 potential at 20 years old, and Bobby Weaver at 21 years old, 62 with 88 potential. Then Gustavo Pacheco, 72 potential. I'm not expecting much from him. Same thing with Henry Albus. And then Jeff Hoffman I picked because it's another relief pitcher named Jeff Hoffman. He's a 55 overall right now. I think he has pretty good stuff, but it doesn't look like he's going to project very well. Looking at contract extensions here, I think the only one we may want to worry about is Mason Miller. Although we got him on renewable for another year and then 3 years of R. Maybe we hold off on that for now. Otherwise, I'm not really seeing any guys that we need to worry about for extensions. Everyone else is super young. Jose Leclerc maybe, but for 10 mil a year, I don't know. I will say he has been good. I'm curious what he wants. If I were to give him like a 1-year extension, it's going to cost about 5 mil. And I'm okay with that. I do think in free agency, he would get more. Let's see if he takes this. He wants a longer contract. At 31 years old, am I paying a reliever for another 2 years, 10 mil? He's making 10 mil now. What if 10 mils? Okay, you know what? I'm good with that. 2 years, $10 million. We get him $5 million a year for the next few years. He sims pretty well typically. I actually don't hate that extension, so that's what we're doing. The last one I would be worried about is AJ Puck, but he has another year of arbitration, so we're chilling. So very big month for us here. We are playing Seattle and Texas later in the month, but don't really have any big series that we're too worried about at the moment. As you can see in the standings, 2 games back. 4 of us are really fighting for this thing. And as I noticed, the wild card, all 3 wild card slots right now are AL West teams. So it's a very tight race. This month is going to mean a ton. And we're currently 1-0 in the Arizona series. And we're jumping in game 3 after losing 1. Tyler Ferguson trying to shut them down in the 9th. Where is Mason Miller? Good to see that we're 9th in home runs. This team's doing something right. The offense has actually been solid this year. I mean, 13th overall offense. It's the pitching that's been atrocious. And it's Corbin Carroll here against Tyler Ferguson. I'm a little nervous about this. I will say since the last episode, I've had a lot of practice on meter because we finished Angels franchise, which is out on my VOD channel. And now we started a fantasy Cubs franchise over there too. So if you want, oh no. And Duhar got the worst jump on the planet. And he screwed us. Oh, we got to get this guy out of here, man. We got to get this guy out of here, man. It's a tie game. As I was saying, though, if you guys are interested in even more franchise content, look up GracefulSwan VODs. The link's also down in the description. It's a good one, man, if you really enjoy the franchise stuff. But we got a walk Pavin Smith here. Oh, we really need to improve our fielding abilities. It just said intentionally walk. That would put them up 1. That's a strike. The game just told me to intentionally walk Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That would put him up 1. And he's going to put them up 2. Well, okay. This is not the implosion I wanted to see to start this off recording for the first time in like a week and a half. I'm glad that slider's a strike. Thank you. This is unbelievable. We're in the biggest month of our lives here, and we're doing this to start it. Sir, you're killing me. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Oh my God. Chalk it. Chalk it. Chalk it. Oh, it's horrible. At least the jerseys are good, but this is horrible. Ferguson's just getting screwed out here by bad fielding, bad hits, and bad calls by the umpire. And now we got to get him out and visit. I can't wait to play a full game with this team today. I can already tell it's going to make me mauled. Just get out of this, Ferguson. Geloff, you got to make a play, man. Good angle in the hole, makes the play. Oh, this team defensively is horrible. And we lose. Yeah, great game, guys. I'm so happy. Mason Miller got 4 earned runs there. Oh my God. At least Geloff and Kurtz had good games. Kurtz homered. That's great to see. Well, we lose the series against Arizona. We got a big one here against Washington, who has not been good this year. And we win game 1, and we got Mason Miller in trying to shut him down in game 2. This is something I like to see. And it's going to be Keibert Ruiz to the plate. Miller, 2 on, 1 down. And we get a backdoor slider in there for a strike. Things you'll love to see right there. The catcher loves to see it. I can't tell if that's Langoliers or McCann. I want to say it's McCann. Ground ball to Wilson. To Geloff. To Kurtz. Double play. The A's win it. In shutout fashion, by the way. 2-0 final. It was a Sevy start. That's why. Geloff with a home run as well. Kurtz was 2 for 4. Vlade maybe heating up. He's 2 for 3 that game. Love to see it. And can we sweep Washington with Jeffrey Springs on the mound? Mason Miller in another save situation, but there is a runner on yet again. For whatever reason, this pitching staff is absolutely killing it this video outside of, the blow up game. But that wasn't even the starter's fault. That was the bullpen. The starting rotation has been incredible so far. And Mason Miller's pumping 103. What else could be worse? Oh yeah, nasty. And they're calling for the slider again. The 0-2 for Miller, swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 down. We will smell you, Stone. And here's Keibert Ruiz again. Runner leads off first. Doesn't go though. 101 from Miller. He does it so effortlessly. Like it doesn't seem like a high effort windup, and it's just 101 to 103. Lead off from first again. We go to the changeup, rip foul, 1-2. And we're calling for that changeup again. Pitch from Miller. Wow. What a take. We're going to that changeup for a 3rd straight time. Grounded up the middle. That's a base hit. We saw the karma dive from Jacob Wilson. Runner going to 3rd. Throw for Ruiz in time. Esteury Ruiz. I honestly was surprised to see that guy going on him. We didn't even get the perfect throw, and it doesn't even matter. Good tag by Schumann. 2 down, and it's gonna be Juan Yepes to the plate. Runner on first, which would be the tying runner. Why would you go to 3rd there? I guess that puts you in a situation to score on a sac fly, but still, that's tough. Miller's getting tired. The 0-2 to Yepes misses just inside on 103 is crazy. 103, and we're missing like that, and it's called a ball is crazy. Miller sets. The 1-2 fouled away by Yepes is crazy. And we go 1-2 again. This time we're going to the slider low and away. Misses inside. Miller showing the fatigue a little bit. The 1-2 yet again is a horrible pitch. Back to the backstop. Miller picks it up. And the runner gets to 2nd. Come on, man. Just one more good pitch out of you. That's all I need. Just get Juan Yepes out. Ground ball, Geloff on the dive, keeps it in the infield. Throw to first, not in time. Oh, okay. This entire team in terms of reaction is terrible. They're horrible. And now we got to go against Travis Bazana, who's a national now. What is with MLB The Show always trading Travis Bazana? It is bizarre to me. Like the Guardians are not letting that man go. Grounded up the middle, and they've tied the game. This crowd is booming right now. Tie game 1-1. And Mason Miller is stressing me out. Can he at least get out of this to put us to the 10th? Jacob Young to the plate. This is brutal, man. These haven't even been like crazy good hits. Pop to right, Butler's there. We go to the 10th inning, tied at 1. Very disappointing. Another blown save by Mason Miller. And Puck's in trouble. Runner on third, 2 down, and it's David Fry to the plate. I would very much rather face Jack Dunn. We're walking David Fry. With the runner on first, he doesn't even matter anyway. The winning run is on third right now. Puck sets. The first pitch to Dunn is fouled away, 0-1. And we're going to go to the backdoor sweeper, the get me over, fouled away again. Much better swing on that one, though. And we're calling for the fastball one more time. Pitch from Puck. How are you fouling that away, buddy? Inside sweeper from Puck. Pop to center field. It's going to be a bloop single. What are these bloops today, man? I am getting blooped to death in this video right now. This is unbelievable. Mason Miller gets the loss in the blown save. Langoliers homers. Something nice, I guess. I mean, we won the series against the Nationals, but that was so sweepable. Now we got the Orioles, who are disgusting this year. And in game 2, we have a chance to score a run here. 2 on, 1 down against Yennier Cano. We lost game 1, which is unfortunate, but I mean, this is just, I mean, they're a far superior team. Far superior. Langoliers getting his OPS up to 727 is something that I am very happy to see. First and second, 1 down for Langoliers. Sinker misses in the dirt. It's gonna be a 1-0 count. Bautista and Kittredge warming up in the bullpen. Looks like TJ McFarland is in for us. Changeup hung. I mean, that's the pitch you got to ambush right there. I mean, that's tough. Langoliers not known for his clutch, unfortunately, but really good power in this situation. Slider misses away, 2-1 count. Hey, if I got the peepers out today, we're doing good. And Geloff on deck. Langoliers in a 3-1 count. Hitter's pitch. Come on. Hanging slider ripped to second base. Can Langoliers beat it? The answer is no. What a play. I'm guessing that's Jorge Mateo. And it is. Honestly, saved a run, if not more. That was hit hard by Langoliers and just knocked it off the wrist. And here is Zach Geloff hitting 274 in the season now. Just really raking lately. He's going to foul away the sinker. Probably the best pitch we'll see this at bat. Another guy that just does not have great clutch. And he's going to swing through a fastball 0-2. He's also not hit well with runners in scoring position this year. I wonder why. And the sinkers, or that's a changeup even. Gets popped up and Cano gets out of it. I mean, great defensive play by Mateo at second. We hit the ball hard. That's all you can do. And we have a chance here. We scored 2 in the 9th to make it a tie game. Puck's in trouble, though. Ramon Laureano to the play. If we can get a double play ball, we are happy. And we fall behind. I mean, it's a good pitch, but you can't fall behind in this situation. Laureano definitely has become more of a lefty crusher lately, although he's not great with runners in scoring position. 1-2 count against Puck. And we're going to that low and in fastball. Pitch from Puck. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. And that is going to bring up Jordan Westberg. 3 for 4 on the day. This is a scary at bat we got to lock in for. First pitch from Puck. He's not scared. Down the middle for a strike. And we're going to the sinker here. Hit the left field, and Duhar in pursuit. Not able to get there. And that's going to go to the deepest part of the field. Orioles win. I hate how much I love those jerseys. Look, man, we need to do something to improve this defense in the offseason, because we're not doing our pitchers any favors right now at all. Can we at least salvage a game in this series, or are we going to fall to 500? The answer is a very scary moment here right now with Zach Jackson on the mound. Holy, bases loaded. Tyler O'Neill to the plate. Jackson on the mound, bases loaded, one down. And we missed with a fastball high. A's up one here, but I just don't see how the Orioles don't score in this situation. Jackson struggling to find the zone here. Gets a call on the outside part of the plate, 2-1. We definitely got a call on that. Fans do not like it. And that's hit deep center field. Blade in pursuit. Gonna make the catch at the wall. Runner moves to third though. And the Orioles have tied the game. Looking at the bottom ticker here, it looks like Noah Schultz got called up by the White Sox, now a major leaguer, and had a pretty good start, it looks like, in his major league debut. Fun fact in this universe. Jackson getting ahead 0-2 here against Ryan O'Hearn. We're going to that fastball yet again. Misses high, and honestly, I like that pitch. I like that pitch a lot. Now we go to the changeup. Pitch from Jackson, grounded. Urias not able to get there, and that's going to be another run. Just, man, the reactions from all of our defenders right now are horrible, and it's costing us runs. It's like we're moving in quicksand. I feel bad for our pitchers, man. Honestly, I'm even more impressed by their numbers right now, just due to how bad this defense is. And Urshela is not going to make the play at third, and Duhar gets the worst jump on the freaking planet. Cuts it off here. Another run scores, and the Orioles are up 2. And Jackson, I mean, it just everything's going to crap. Nick is going to get under it. Mr. Kurtz makes the catch, and we are down 2. And we just got to hope that the bats can bring us back into this game. We don't want to get swept. Oh, and there's a chance. Brent Rooker RBI single in the 8th. Now there's 2 on, 2 down for Lawrence Butler in the 9th. It's against the mountain, Felix Bautista. Very nerve-wracking at bat here. Fastball misses away, 1-0 count. Butler hitting 220 with the runners in scoring position this year. And Bautista is one of the best pitchers in the game in those clutch situations. Splitter misses away, though. Butler's ahead 2-0. Jacob Wilson and Esteury Ruiz on deck. And that's going to be a ball. 3-0 count. Jacob Wilson having a day, too. The 3-0. And Butler gets aggressive. Could have been ball 4, but I mean, you got to respect the aggression, I guess. The 3-1. And another fastball blown by him, 3-2. Runners on the move here. Butler just looking to make some contact. And he fouls off another fastball. Bautista just said, fuck it, and he's throwing him down the middle. Hoping the velo will work for him. And it has so far. And Butler fights off another. Making Bautista work now at pitch number 22 coming up here. Runners on the move again. And he gets us looking. Butler can't believe it. That's a strike, man. I just thought it was going to be a splitter and I didn't swing. And the Orioles sweep us and we fall to 60-60. Rooker and Wilson both with big games, but it's the defense. The defense is the killer right now. I'm trying to see if there's any changes we can really make to our lineup. I mean, Wilson is our shortstop. So Geloff, he's fine at second base. The big issue is Miguel Andujar just cannot play the field. But his season is not that great, actually. I think what the move is going to be is moving Max Schumann to left field and starting Gio Urshela again. I feel like that's the only thing we can do here to help the defense, because in left field it's where it's at its worst. The problem is Andujar hits lefties well, and do we want that bat? I mean, he's having an okay offensive season in terms of at least hitting the ball, making contact. Urshela is about the same numbers. We're at least going to start Urshela versus righties. I think we have to leave Andujar out there for now against lefties. And now we got a series against Tampa, who has the losing record this year, but we got to go against McClanahan, Pepio, and Boz. Not ideal for us. And in the first game, we're down 1 with a runner on first. Big moment here. We got to get this win. We need all the wins we can get right now. And here is Esteury Ruiz. Runner on first, and I think we're going to send him first pitch. Oh, it's good. It's good. We're taking that. And we got a stolen base, baby, which is huge because Ruiz has very good clutch. One of the best clutch attributes on the team for Esteury Ruiz. Runner on second, tying run on second, nobody out. And Ruiz is going to swing through a fastball to make it 0-2. but 87 clutch. This is who we want up right now, at least with the runner on second. And Ruiz is going to pop it into center field. Man on the move is going to score, and the A's have tied it in the bottom of the ninth. Yuri Ruiz. The stolen base was huge because that activated the clutch, and then Ruiz did the rest. Bloop single. We were talking all that shit about bloops, but then we get one there. Can Ruiz get on second base for Butler? Ruiz, one of the best base stealers on this team. Butler, one of the better hitters on this team. And Butler's going to swing and miss at a cutter. 0-1. We're sending Ruiz. Leads off first. You say to the set, the pitch, and he's just so slow to the plate, he doesn't even give him a chance. Ruiz takes second. Lawrence Butler in a 1-1 count. Runner on second that could walk the game off. And Butler's going to swing and a miss at a fastball. 0-2. The 1-2 from Usaita. And Butler is going to hit it to left field. Probably a little bit too well there. It's going to be tracked down. 1 down. And here comes the big man. Brent Rooker has a home run this game. 35 home runs on the year. Ruiz takes a lead off second. You say to the set. The pitch. Curveball. Ruiz slides in safely to third. Winning run on third for Brent Rooker. 15th stolen base of the year for Ruiz right there. And I'm surprised they're not walking Rooker. Rooker's going to rip it to the third baseman who makes the play. We got to get that ball in the air. Got to get that ball in the air. Langolier's coming up 2 for 4 with a home run today. Again, not who we won up in the clutch. It was Brent Rooker, and we messed up. Cutter missed away. 1-0. Good lead by Langoliers. And the 1-0 from Usaita. Good change up on the outside part of the plate. 1-1 count. The 1-1. Nasty cutter. That one's going to catch the corner. 1-2. And here's Langoliers in trouble. The 1-2 from Usaita. Good take by Langoliers. Fastball away. And we've worked it to a 2-2 count. Again, walk-off run on third. Fastball misses up and away. 3-2. And Duhar on deck. The pitch to Langoliers. Misses inside. What an AB from our starting catcher. Usaita walks him, and that is going to be enough for Kevin Cash. He's going to the bullpen. And who's it going to be? It is none other than Drew Rasmussen, having a great year this year for the Rays. Nasty stuff. And he's got to go against Miguel and Duhar. First and third, 2 down for the veteran left fielder. And he's going to pop it to left field, and that is going to be caught easily. We go to extras. We forced it to extras, though. We were losing. And the Rays end up scoring. We got Zach Geloff to the plate here. Runner on second, nobody out. Down 1 here in the 11th. It's not even the 10th, it's the 11th. Geloff yet again not known with his abilities with runners in scoring position. And that's just a nasty sweeper from Rasmussen. Dude, his stuff is disgusting. It's gross. We are now 4.5 back in the division. It's not looking good. And Geloff rips it, and that's going to be a base hit. Tying run around third is going to score, and the A's have tied it in the 11th. Geloff giving us life. And that brings up the top of the order. And we've seen this story before in the 9th. Geloff takes a lead. And he's on the move. Fastball misses high. The throw not in time. And Geloff steals another base. 21st of the season. He's got a 2020 season right now. Already in August. Ruiz rips it to the shortstop. And that's unfortunate because it was that same situation. The high clutch guy. That's why we stole the base. Either way, 1 down. Stolen base makes it not a double play at least. And we got Lawrence Butler with the winning run on second. And Butler rips it. Is it going to get down? It is not. Runner goes to third, and he is hosed. He's safe. Somehow avoids the tag. I don't know how. Okay. Runner on third. 2 down for Rooker. Rooker rips it foul. Oh, we almost snuck it inside that line. Has not been great with runners in scoring position this year, surprisingly. Brent Rooker. And he's going to pop it up to right. And it looks like we are going to the 12th inning. What is it with my franchise teams and going to extras? I feel like it happens so much. And I'm sorry. Does that say Robert Jr. on the Rays? Yes. Yes, it is. The White Sox traded Luis Robert Jr. to the Rays. Runner on second, nobody out for Shea Langoliers. We are down one yet again in the 12th. And that is ripped up the middle. That's a base hit. And Langoliers has tied it. Now, can we finally push across the winning run? Nobody out. Come on. And Kevin Cash goes to the bullpen again. It's going to be Nathan Lavender. I am not familiar with your game, man. Left-handed pitcher for Andujar. Four-seam slider, changeup, two-seam. Andujar rips it to the shortstop. Play is made by Kim. Throw to second to Lau, and that's going to be a double play. Let me tell you, that's disappointing. And here comes Nick Kurtz. Fastball taken away by Kurtz, 1-0. What a moment this could be for the rookie. He's going to pop it foul. Try to go oppo with that. I like the approach. Fastball misses away, 2-1 count. We'll say one thing that I feel comfortable with Kurtz in the box is like just for whatever reason, we take pitches very well. Good at bats with the rookie in the box. You know what I mean? The 2-2. Good slider gets him swinging. And we go to the 13th. I'm exhausted just playing this simulated game. And Murdoch's in trouble, but we could hold him here. Ha-Seong Kim to the plate. First pitch from Murdoch in there for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. We go back to that fastball again. Blow by him. 0-2. Langoliers calling for the slider. The pitch was hung and fouled away. We got away with one there. And time for the big curveball. The bender misses away, 1-2 count. And we're going to try to dot the fastball. The pitch from Murdoch popped into right. Butler, a good jump by our defense. It's a miracle. And we get a 0. Can we score here in the bottom of the 13th? And we have a chance here with Esteury Ruiz to the plate, but there's 2 down. We need a hit. We need a hit here. Fastball taken low, 1-0 count. Ruiz 2 for 6 this game. And Ruiz crushes one to left field. It's gonna go. Esteury Ruiz. The walk-off, no doubt 3-run home run to win the game in the 13th inning. Keep in mind, he was the one that had the RBI single in the 9th to even tie it. And now Ruiz, the walk-off home run, the big hero. The A's win in 13 innings at home. And look at this swing, the hanging slider, bang. He knew it off the bat, and that's saying a lot because he does not have that much power in the small frame. You know what I mean? But dude, that was tanked. Absolutely tanked. A's win 10-7 in 13 innings. And let me tell you, there's probably gonna be some rest days going into tomorrow's game. Noah Murdoch gets the win. Home runs for Rooker, Ruiz, and Langoliers. Geloff with a triple this game as well. That was only the first game of the series. We now got Springs versus Pepio, which we lose 1-3, and then Beto versus Boz is a win. We take the series from the Rays, and that's going to keep us at 4 under. A series against the Angels. We like this, but they are a division rival. Sears versus Kachanowicz is a big win. Estes versus Detmers. Jose Leclerc out for a few days when we lose. Sevy versus Anderson. This is the pitching matchup we want. And Mason Miller is in to get the save. We could not score against Tyler Anderson, who had a 7 ERA this year. It's a 1-0 game in the 9th. And it's Mickey Moniak to the plate. What a legend. Runner on first. Nobody out against Mason Miller. Change up in there for a strike, 0-1. And we need a game where Mason Miller just gets through this clean, man. For whatever reason, we haven't had that lately. I'd like to see it again. The 0-2 from Miller. Misses high at 102. We're going back to that high fastball. The pitch misses high again from Miller. The 2-2 from Miller. Got him looking. Strike 3 on the changeup. Man, I think we got away with one there. I'm not going to lie. Zach Neto to the plate. Does not quite hit righties too well in this level. In this year, I should say. In future years, he might. Oh, that's an ugly swing from Neto. The 0-2 from Miller. Slider just fouled away. That was a beautiful one. We go to the low and in fastball. Pitch to Neto. Grounded foul. Just foul. And back to the slider. Yes, he did. Strike 3. Miller. 2 down. And here is Kevin Newman, who's having a hell of a series. 10 for 14. That is absurd. Come on, just give me a shutdown inning, Miller. Gets ahead 0-2. We're going to that fastball again to Kevin Newman. The pitch, and that's hitting the center field for a base hit. That's just not what we want to see right there at all. That brings up the 2-hitter for the Angels, who is none other than Nolan Shanuel. 0 for 3 on the day, but he gets ahead on the fastball. Hitting 273 too. That's just not who we want up in this situation. Miller gets back in the count, 1-1. Shanuel on an 8-game hit streak as well. Big fastball call from Miller. And here's the 1-2. The pitch, sir. I need that. I need it. It's a ball, I know, but come on. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Miller shuts it down. And the A's win another series. Just win series here. Although I don't know if we can count on Sevy throwing 7 shutout innings every game. Every start he's doing that for whatever reason. But Miller gets his 37th save of the year. The A's get another one back in the division. And we are now 3.5 back. Series against Minnesota. And we got another situation with Miller here in the 9th. Kurtz, 2 for 4 game. Love to see it. And it's Luke Cashel to the plate. They're probably going to want a sack bunt here, right? And they are. Pitch from Miller. It gets down. Kurtz, throw to second in time. What a play by the rookie Kurtz. Gets the lead runner at second. Now we got a pinch runner on first. 1 down. It's Jose Miranda to the plate. Miller, first pitch swing. Fly to right made by Butler. And it's going to be 2 down. 3-2 ball game. A's up 1 here. And it's Junior Severino. Miller picks the first. Got to keep him close. A lot of speed over there with Kiersey. And the pitch from Miller. Fastball grounded to Geloff. Easy throw to first. And the A's win another. I love seeing Kurtz at first base, man. He's a big guy, dude. He is tall over there. Big game. A lot of 2-hit games from us. Love to see that. And Miller number 38. Jeffrey Springs, player of the game. I mean, he had a great start. We're getting good starts from our rotation, man. All right. Beto versus Lopez. Leclerc no longer injured. 4-0. Can we sweep Sears versus Ober? Big moment in the 9th in a tie game. Geloff could put us ahead, but it's against Cole Sands, one of the better relievers on the Twins. Geloff also hitless this series. Do not like to see that. 4-4 ball game, 2 down in the 9th. And Cutter's going to miss away, 1-0 count. Jorge Alcala warming up in the bullpen. And Geloff just misses a cutter. I felt like I was all over it. Wee little bit late. Cutter misses away again, 2-1. Cole Sands, someone I know very well from our Cubs fantasy franchise that we do on stream. Twitch.tv/GracefulSwan if you want to see it live, or if you want to keep up with it on the VOD channel at GracefulSwan VODs here on YouTube. Both links in the description, of course, as I've mentioned. 3-1 to Geloff. Splitter down the middle, swung and a miss. And we're going to send the runners. 3-2. Geloff, swing and a miss. And he stays hitless in the series, 0 for 12. Can we shut them down? The answer is yes, and here we are in the 10th. Shea Langoliers, a 2-home run game, by the way. First and second, 1 down for Langoliers. And he's going to rip one foul. Seems like he's reading Cole Sands very well, because he was way out in front of that one. Fastball misses. We got a call. We got a call there. 1-1. And Langoliers rips one foul again. This one was barreled 111 off the bat, but it's going to be a 1-2 count. And Langoliers goes the other way. Diving stop. Runner heading home. Infield single, scores the run. Great base running from Geloff. Oh my God. That is how we score runs. Infield hits going so slow that the runner can score from second. Here's Kurtz, hitless on the day. I'm just ambushing a cutter, man. I'm trying to jump it. Man. The 0-1. Misses inside, 1-1 count. And Kurtz, that's a 4-seam in the wheelhouse. We got to hit that one. 1-2 count to the rookie. And he's going to pop it in the infield. Infield fly rule. The batter is out. And that's going to be 2 down. And here comes Max Schumann. The 0-1. Schumann swinging a miss. And it's going to be an 0-2 count. Schumann was one of our better hitters to start the year. Has struggled since. And he's going to foul one away there. Would love to get an insurance hit run here before we go to the bottom of the 10th. And swing and a miss. Just out in front of that cutter. Way out in front of that cutter. Can Miller shut it down? The answer is, oh God, they're just throwing us right in. And it's against Carlos Correa. Part of their lineup, 3-4-5 coming up. Luis Miller is rested. Correa getting MVP chance right now. Hit 300 on the year. It always feels like Correa just sims so nastily well. Like it's disgusting, some of the numbers this man puts up. The 1-2 for Miller. Swing and a miss. Nasty slider. And Correa can't break the bat, but he's trying. He gets too frustrated, throws it away. Love to see that. And here is Royce Lewis, a man who is known in the clutch. And that clutch rating shows at 88. I've seen it sim as high as 99 in other saves. And that's a walk-off home run. Prime example. Royce Lewis, walk-off home run. And that is a very tough loss. I'm not going to lie. When all the games matter and we get a lead there, we got to be able to hold that. But Mason Miller gives up the walk-off home run. And the Twins win in 10. All right, looking at the standings here, we are down 3 games in the division. And we're going against the Mariners and the Rangers in the next week or two. Looking at this series against the Mariners, I think it's a big deal. But I think the next start for the full game, I want to use Osvaldo Bido. So that's probably going to be in the Rangers series. So we're going to sim this Mariners series. Hopefully we can get a win. Estes versus Miller. I don't like it, but we have a chance in the 9th. Brent Rooker to the plate here. We got a Jacob Wilson home run in this game. I mean, we're playing all these teams tough, and that's with not a great pitching staff and a very horrible defense, I'll be honest. Brent Rooker, this is the big moment we need you for, man. Andres Munoz in the game. Runner on second could be the game-winning run potentially. And Rooker's going to pop up in foul territory. Well, we go to the bottom of the 9th. Mariners. Oh, this is a jam with TJ McFarland in the game. It's against Cade Marlowe. Runners on the corners, 2 down. McFarland gets ahead with a strike. Nasty sweeper. And I think we got a call on it. We go to the changeup, which hangs and fouled away 0-2. And back to the sweeper. The pitch for McFarland. Fouled away. And we want it again, even more outside. The pitch again. It's a pass ball. The runner not going to head home. That just made my heart rate spike so much. Oh, my God. The 1-2 again. Got him looking. What are you doing, Cade? We go to the 10th again. All right, and it's Max Schumann. Munoz still in this game, by the way. 1 down, runners on first and second. And Schumann rips one foul. Oh, we need that, man. We needed that. We needed that bad. Fastball missed away at 1-1. And Schumann has worked it to a 2-2 count. Munoz the set. Nasty slider. Why is the runner on the move? Oh, my God. You got to get back. Oh, they got back. I didn't mean to press the button. I don't know what we're doing. Bad base running, man. We get a lead into the 11th, and here's Mason Miller. Oh, my God. Please. We are on a disgusting stretch of giving up walk-off home runs with Mason Miller. First Correa, now Julio Rodriguez. Oh my God, Jacob Wilson did everything that game. Everything we could have asked for. That's a bad loss. Severino versus Kirby, and we lose again. Springs versus Gilbert. A big moment. We need this. Kurt's having a big game too, but he's facing the lefty. We need this win. This is like non-negotiable. We need it. Kurt's 2 for 3 with a home run today. Bases loaded, 2 down in the 8th and a tie game against Gabe Spire. Sinker misses in, 1-0 count. Max Schumann on deck, but it's got to be Kurtz here. Fastball. Come on, Kurtz. Sinker misses in again, or a changeup, I should say. And the rookie is ahead 2-1. Fastball blown by him, 2-2. Just late on everything, man. The 2-2 from Spire. Misses! 3-2 count. Oh my God, that was terrifying. Down the middle, Kurtz rips it. Great swing, but it was a contact swing. And that's why it's a flyout. It was a good swing from the rookie. Can't expect too much more. Kurtz hits a grand slam later, though. Retribution. And the A's win it. Kurtz with 2 home runs, 5 RBI. Oh my God. Same situation in the 10th. And he hits a grand slam. W. We needed that. We needed that one so bad, man. We're now 67 and 65. Still pretty much getting nowhere. The division leader Rangers coming up. But first, it's Detroit. In the first game, we are down to big situation for Langoliers. Rooker is 4 for 4 this game. What was that frame drop? The pitch just froze in the air. Excuse me? 0-1. Dude, I swear I could have hit that pitch too. But it was like a backyard baseball stop ball. Langoliers, it doesn't matter. And it's gonna score 2. Langoliers has tied it in the 7th. Oh, baby. And that's gonna bring up Gio Urshela. What a game. 8-8 here in the 7th. And Urshela is gonna pop up to the shortstop. But the damage is done. We are tied going into the 8th. Let's go. Big situation. Bottom 9. Down 1 for Jacob Wilson. 3 runs on the day. Damn. Going against Tigers closer Tyler Holton. No, I didn't. Stop it. Wilson hitting 324 with runners in scoring position this year. That's pretty crazy. Nasty cutter. 0-2. Ruiz leads off. Wilson has to foul it away. It was going to be a strike. We had the base too. Cutter misses in. Oh, we got a call there. That's a strike and a half. 1-2. And Wilson's going to hit it to the shortstop. And Ruiz gets caught. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? And here is Brent Rooker, 4 for 4 on the day. Tying run on first. Why did I do that? We could have had a runner on second with good speed. A single would have tied it. Rooker hits it to right. It's going to be a line out anyway. 104 off the bat. Could not have squared it up more. And that is another loss for the A's. We are falling apart. Big moment for AJ Puck here. Bases loaded in a 0-0 ball game. This is disgusting. The amount of 0-0 games I'm seeing is disgusting. Bases loaded, nobody out, and it's Torkelson to the plate. Sweeper in there for a strike. That's a big get ahead pitch. We go to the splitter. In there for a strike. 0-2 for Puck. Fastball swing and a miss. Strike 3 at 98. What a sequence. And then it's going to be Gleyber Torres. Puck getting tired. Popped up in the infield, and Puck is going to get out of it. It's tied at 0-0. What a great performance from AJ Puck. And now it's Mason Miller in the 10th. Still a 0-0 ball game. And it's Kerry Carpenter. 2 down. Oh, God. I do not like this matchup. Kerry Bonds is disgusting in the clutch and against righties. Big time power bat. And Miller's been giving up walk-off home runs. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Wow, did we get lucky there? That one was hung bad. And the A's walk it off. JJ Bleday RBI double. And then we win 1-0 in 10 innings. Disgusting. In a bad way. And here we go. The rubber match. In the bottom of the ninth, we have a chance to walk it off here with Brent Rooker. This is big. We need this. We need this bad. 2 on, 1 down against Alex Lang. The A's dropped 3 in the bottom of the 8th to tie the game. We had 0 throughout the rest of it. And Rooker rips a single. Ruiz rounding third, and Rooker has walked us off. Brent Rooker. Things you'll love to see. And the A's win the series against the Tigers. Lawrence Butler, the player of the game, with a 2 RBI double. I feel like Mason Miller's getting a lot of wins because we can't score. Now we have a big series against the Rangers here. We are down 4 games in the division that they lead. 3-game series. We got our 1-2-3 on the mound. Big moment. Sevy versus Bradford. We lose 1-4. Springs versus Rocker. We lose 1-7. And now the rubber match. It's not looking good. This could help us, but honestly, it's looking horrible. It's Osvaldo Bido versus Tyler Mahle, and we're gonna play it. Now I'm gonna try something different in this one, so I would love your guys' feedback in the comments if you've made it to this point. It also lets me know that you guys made it to this point, so please give me the feedback in the comments below. I'm gonna try quick counts, and we're gonna see how this plays in a full game. If we like it, great. Please let me know. If you don't, also please let me know. We're gonna have our full starting lineup here. Osvaldo Bido, who has had a very good season for us, but he's going against one of the best lineups in the MLB. It looks like Semien has an off day, which is good to see, but Ezekiel Duran looks like he might have even been an all-star this year, hitting 270, replacing him. Now we are at home, 69 and 68, Rangers 75 and 62. We are a full 6 games back. Looking in our system, Chase Dolan are doing pretty well between AA and AAA, and we don't have a lot of high-level prospects. I will say Daniel Suzak performing very well as a catcher in the minor leagues. We might have to keep an eye on him. And here's Osvaldo Bido. Here are his numbers: 3.73 ERA, a 1.3 WHIP. I think he's been getting hit around a little bit more recently, but he's had a very good season for us. I am pleasantly surprised. And here's Wyatt Langford. We are in a 1-1 count. Bido, our first pitch of the game, ground ball to second. Geloff not able to get there on the dive, and the Rangers have a leadoff single. In a 1-1 count again. They're saying Langford might steal, but I don't think he's going to. Not yet, at least. We got a swing strike on the fastball, and the 1-2 from Bido. Fastball misses inside, 2-2 count. And we go to the changeup. Pitch from Bido. Ground ball to Wilson. To Geloff. To first. Double play. Look at the A's. Well, that's one way to clean up a base runner. But here is Corey Seager. Honestly, perfect scenario getting all runners off base for Seager, because this guy rakes. Hitting 303 on the season, and we just hit September. Or about to. It's like August 31st. And we're going to the slider here. The back leg one. 1-2 from Bido. Hung, and that's going to be a base hit for Seager. I genuinely think there's just no way to pitch to this man. I can never get him out. And here's Josh Young in a 2-1 count. Bido sets. The pitch popped up in the infield. Gio Urshela is going to get underneath it, and we get a shutout inning for Bido. We love to see it. I almost said 1-2-3. It's not a 1-2-3. I know. And here is Tyler Mahle to the mound. Not having a great year. 4.91 ERA. I'd love to jump on him early. And here is Zach Geloff leading off the game for us. 23 home runs this year, and OPS at 792. He has really gotten hot, man. That average was not at 255 before. And he starts off with a splitter that is diabolical. 1-2 count to Geloff. Slider misses away, 2-2. And the 2-2 for Mahle. Slider, swing and a miss. And he starts the game with a strikeout. And here is Lawrence Butler. 4-seam splitter, slider cutter for Mahle. And Butler is going to rip one into right field for a base hit. Love to see it. Runner on base for Brent Rooker. And here he is. Rooker nearing 40 home runs on the season. It's going to pop one foul. 94 power in this situation. 1-2. Fastball misses in. 2-2 count. 84 RBI is 6th in the AL this season. And Rooker grounds it to third. Can he beat this out? Young, tough play. Just gets him by half a step. Wow, the swinging bunt almost worked. Butler does get the second, though, and here's the A's starting lineup. Geloff, Butler, Rooker, Shea Langoliers, Kurtz, Schumann, Blade, Jacob Wilson, and Gio Urshela rounded out. And here's Shea. Runner on second. Langoliers also with 87 RBI, it looked like. Langoliers rips one. Play made by Seager at short. Can he beat it? Langoliers beats it. And there we go. Runners on the corners, 2 down for the rookie, Nick Kurtz. And Kurtz rips one to center field. It's not going to have enough. And Mr. Kurtz flies out. A 0 gets put on the board, but we were threatening at least. Jake Berger leads off the top of the second for the Rangers. Beto out of the windup, the 1-1. Fastball gets a call there on the inside part of the plate. It was not a strike according to the K zone, but that does not matter here. The 1-2 from Beto. Ground ball to Urshela, makes the play. And that's gonna be 1 down. And here is Adolis Garcia. 792 OPS this year. Looks like he's starting to find a bat again a little bit. 2024 was a rough one for him, man. It was not good. The 1-2 from Beto, getting confident here, as you can see from that meter. 2-2. We're going to the slider. The pitch to Garcia. Wow, Beto can't even believe it. Beto can't believe it. That's a strike. The 3-2 to Garcia. Swing and a miss. Ball don't lie, baby. 2 down. And it's going to be a 1-1 count here to Kyle Higashioka. Higgy, big power backstop. Going to foul one on the way there. 1-2 count. We're going to the up and in fastball. The pitch from Beto. Got him swinging. Beto looks fantastic today. And here's Max Schumann to lead off the inning. Would love to get some runs across this one. Schumann ripped to left field and deep. Does it have enough? It does. Goodbye, Max Schumann going yard. Ambushing a fastball right down the middle, and that is going to be his 8th home run of the year here at Suter Health Park. Things you'll have to see. Mark Kotze loves it. Max Schumann, just a beautiful barrel line drive home run to put the A's up 1 here in the second inning. 372 feet, 101 on the exit velo. He doesn't have a lot of pop, but it showed right there what he does have. And here's JJ Blade hitting 201 in the season. Not good. Not good at all. Off a breakout 2024. I'm surprised about this. And the 3-2. And Blade rips one to right field. It's back, it's deep, it's off the wall. JJ Blade follows up the home run with a double. And that's got to feel good. Feels like he does not have many of those this year. Only 13 of them now. And the A's starting to get all over Tyler Mahle here. And here comes Jacob Wilson, the rookie shortstop. Hitting 245 this year. Very good hitter with runners in scoring position this year, though. Hitting over 300. The 1-2 for Mahle. And Wilson's going to hit it to center field. That's getting down. And the A's have scored another here. Nobody out in the second inning. Jacob Wilson, an RBI single. Things that we hope to see a lot of in the future in this franchise. And here's Gio Urshela. 1-2 count. Wilson on first. Nobody out. And Gio's going to rip it, but Duran is going to be there that time. Clean looking double play. And there's 2 down. And here is Geloff. 2-1 count. 2 down. And rips one foul. I mean, we're barreling, man. Just got to time it here. The 2-2 for Mahle. And that's going to be popped up and we'll end the inning. But hey, 2 runs in the second. Very happy to see that, especially with how Beto's looking right now. And here is your playoff picture. We are still in the wild card picture, but we would like to go for the division, obviously. A win here would help us in general, though. Josh Smith hitting 275 this year is interesting. And here we are on a 2-2 count. The pitch from Beto is a beautiful slider, but it is hit up the middle for a base hit. It was right where we wanted it. It was just a good swing from Smith, you know? And here comes the left fielder, Evan Carter. The 1-2 from Beto. Perfect slider. It's exactly what we want, man. Just did not get the call. Obviously did not get the swing is more what we were looking for on that pitch. The 2-2 to Carter. Sinker popped up in left field. Dude, with how short that wall is, it scares me every time I see a fly ball out there. Either way, though, one down, got what we wanted. And here's Wyatt Langford. Beto feeling good. The 1-2. Change up, check swing, did not go. That was a beautiful change up from Beto right there. We go to the slider. Taken by Langford. It's going to be a 3-2 count. And we go to the fastball. Pitch. Blown by him at 95. 2 down. Beto's 3rd K of the day. And here's Ezekiel Duran. Runner on first. Took an extra step lead, but didn't go there. And it's going to be a 1-2 count. Duran's 2nd on the Rangers in hits this year. The 1-2 from Beto, ripped foul. And Langoliers wants the changeup. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Osvaldo Beto. And that is 3 shutout innings from him. Yo, I'm loving how Beto feels right now. Big fan. Big fan. Offense this series has been non-existent. I think we've scored 1 run. But here we are with 2 already in the 3rd. Melee, the 1-2 to Butler. And swing and a miss. That's a good fastball. Very well placed. For whatever reason, when I'm hitting with Butler, I love those high fastballs. And I can't get to them. All right, Brent Rooker. 0 on the series. That's got to change. That's just, it has to change. Oh, that is ripped to right field. Good swing from Rooker. And it gets off the wall. Garcia can't get there. Rooker rounding 3rd. Rooker going to 3rd, rounding 2nd. It is a triple for Brent Rooker. That's not something you see every day. Only a 2nd of the year. What a swing, taking a splitter. Opposite field off the wall. That is pure power right there from Rooker. 1-1 count to Langoliers. Runner on 3rd. A's threatening again. The 2-1. And Langoliers, deep right field. That's a no-doubter. And the A's offense is exploding here in game 3. 2-run bomb for Langoliers, his 25th of the year, to bring in Rooker. And the A's take a 4-0 lead here in the 3rd inning. Beautiful Oppo Taco, 394 feet, 103 miles an hour off the bat. Shea Langoliers, man. Why did I say Tyler? I'm thinking of Soderstrom. He been gone, bro. And Kurtz is going to ground out to short here. Seager making the play. And that's a quick 2 down. No! Bad throw cannot be picked. When it rains, it pours here for the Rangers. Kurtz on first. And that's an error for Corey Seager. 4-0. Here is Schumann. Has a home run earlier in the game. And Chris Bassett warming up in the Ranger bullpen. And Schumann goes up the middle. PFPs. Retribution for Seager. Yes, it is. But the A's add on again. 4-0 after 3. And here's another picture of that swing with Langoliers keeping the hands inside, going opposite field. Beautiful. Now we got to face Corey Seager. Very scary, but we get a sinker by him. It looks like it was a little bit late on it, so we're going to run that fastball in right at now. Okay, never mind. Don't do that ever again. Come on. If Beto can get through Seager again, I'm feeling really good. That is ripped. I swear, you cannot get this man out. It is not possible. Here's Josh Young in a 1-2 count. Beto would love a double play ball here. And the 2-2 to Young. Ground ball. Urshela to Geloff. Double play for the A's. Beautiful execution for Osvaldo Beto on the slider. Gets the ground ball. Tailor-made double play, and there's 2 down. And Beto in the 1-2, up to 66 pitches on the game now. So he hasn't been ultra efficient, but Kurtz is able to glove it there, and Beto has 4 shutout innings. This is incredible. I'm loving this against one of the best lineups in the MLB. And Melee's back out there for another inning. JJ Bleday leads it off. And Bleday's gonna go deep left field. And that is going to get over the wall for an automatic double. Blade with 2 doubles on the game. I don't know if he's even done that this year. He's been so bad. This is amazing. And that is going to be enough for Bruce Bochy. He is going to the pen. Melee is done, and here comes the right-hander, Chris Bassett. It is weird seeing him come out of the bullpen. I'm assuming the Rangers made a trade for him around the deadline. Either way, though, runner on second for Jacob Wilson, and Wilson rips that one to center. What is with the exit velos we're getting today? Everyone is crushing the ball. That's an out, but that was 101 off the bat for Wilson. Can Gio Urshela drive in a run? Blade on third. 1 down. And Urshela goes the other way. Just foul. What are these swings right now? This is amazing. The 1-2. And Urshela pops the second. Not able to get it over Duran. And that's going to be 2 down. And here is Zach Geloff. 3-2 count. He is due today, I would say. 0 for 2. The pitch. Ooh, fouls it away. Cutter that we probably should have hit. And we do the 3-2 again. Geloff popped to center field. The play will be made to end the inning. So this is the first thing we don't score in a while, but we did threaten with JJ Blade hitting a double. Adolis Garcia leading it off. Beto at 70 pitches here in the top of the 5th. We would love another clean inning. Maybe we can get 6 innings out of him. But he falls behind 3-1. The 3-1 from Beto finds it again. Fastball blown by Garcia. And we go to the 3-2. Beto out of the windup. The pitch, and it's going to be a walk. I believe his first of the day. Yes, it is. Beto not known for his control. But he has kept freebies off base, and now he's starting to lose it. Fastball in there for a strike. 2-2 count to Higgy. And we're going to go to the sinker. Try to get it in on the hands. The pitch. Fouled away. Beautiful pitch. And here comes the cutter from Beto. Have not thrown it today. And that's going to be hit the deep left. But I think we just missed the barrel enough from Higgy. And we do. 1 down. And here's Josh Smith. DHing today. Hitting pretty well this year. Has a hit on the day as well. Beto starting to get tired. That stamina's in the yellow. Jam shot. This is why we got Andujar out of there. Schumann is going to make the catch. And Duhar would not have gotten the jump on it, and that would have dropped. That was the big defensive change we made, and I think it's helping right there. And the 1-1 from Beto. If we can just keep this run from scoring. And it looks like we're going to. Blade able to get underneath it. Beto through 5 shutout innings. And we're going to let him go out for the 6th. But we're going to have the bullpen ready. And the 1-1 to Butler here in the bottom of the 5th is a nasty sinker from Bassett. Lawrence Butler tied for second on the A's in stolen bases with 15. And Bassett, dude, he's got that sinker cutter combo, and it is looking nasty today. Both those pitches moving very well. And there's that sinker ripped to Seager, caught on the short hop, and he makes the play. Beautiful swing from Butler, though. Sucks that we didn't get the result. And here is Brent Rooker finally getting a hit for the first time in the series, and it was a triple in his last at bat. And he is going to hit one to deep center field. Back goes. I don't even know who's out there right now. Is that Langford? It's Langford in center. Makes the play. And that's a quick 2 down for Bassett. The 2-1 to Langoliers. Ripped down the line. And that is another hit for Shea Langoliers. And it's going to be a 2-out double. 3 for 3 on the day. I believe he's a triple from the cycle at this point. And here is the rookie, Kurtz. The 1-1. Would love to just get a solid hit with Kurtz right here. 1-2, runner on second. Kurtz pops it up the left, and man, we just cannot get it done. I want my first user home run with this guy. I want it bad, man. All right, a little look at the division here. As you can see, we are 6 games back, but we do have that 3rd wild card slot. We're going to let Beto face Langford, and then we're going to evaluate. First pitch from Beto off the end of the bat. Blade able to get underneath it, and that's a 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 6th. I think we let Beto go again. Duran 0 for 2. Might as well. First pitch is hit foul, and it's gonna be 1-2. And we're gonna go to that fastball low and away, try to dot him up. Misses, fouled away, 1-2. And we tunnel the slider off of that. Pitch from Beto. Fouled away again. The 1-2. That is hit to right field. Butler in pursuit, able to get there, and that is 2 down. Now here's a big situation. We are up 4, but here comes Corey Seager, who's 2 for 2 on the day. Beto is tired. I don't think we want to mess around with him. We're going to go to TJ McFarland, the lefty out of the pen. Amazing start from Osvaldo Beto. You got to give him credit. I hate the fact that we didn't let him go full 6, but this is a big situation. This is a big game, and we're going to the lefty to face Corey Seager. And here's TJ McFarland having a pretty damn good season that I did not expect to see out of him. 2.96 ERA. We're trusting him here against the lefty Seager. Beto just could not get him out today. I didn't even want to risk it with him being in the red stamina. And we got a quick 1-2 count to Seager. Pitch from McFarland, fouled away again. Great sinker, not really giving him anything to work with. And the 1-2. Ground ball to Geloff. Hit slowly, play is made. And that is the inning. 1-2-3 inning for the A's. And Beto is in line for the win. 4-0 going to the bottom of the 6th. Schumann goes up the middle. That will be made. PFPs for Bassett. 1 down. And here's JJ Bleday. 2 doubles on the day, getting his OPS finally above 600. Yes, that's how bad he's been. Sad thing is we do not have any better options right now. Hit sharply at least, but that's gonna be 2 down. And here is the rookie Jacob Wilson. Starting off with a 1-1 count here. And he's gonna rip it right to Seager. I mean, we're getting good swings on it, but that's Bassett's sinker at work right there. He's a ground ball pitcher for a reason. And we're gonna let McFarland stay in this game. Bullpen could use a rest, at least a lot of the relievers. Although we are facing a lot of players that do hit lefties very well. I am a bit nervous about this, but we're gonna let him work. 2-2 count to Josh Young. The pitch from McFarland. Ground ball. Urshela is there to make the play. And that's a quick 1 down. Love to see it. 1-1 to Berger, and that's going to be a quick ground ball to Geloff. And McFarland, a quick 2 down. And here is Adolis Garcia. We're going to start him off with the backdoor sweeper, and that is fouled away to make it a 1-2 count. And we're going to that sinker yet again. The pitch, fouled away again. The 1-2, and we keep going to that sinker. Eventually it's going to work, and it does. PFPs, and McFarland a shutout 7. The A's lead 4-0 going into the bottom of the 7th here. Quick look at the game here. Beto, a fantastic start. Langoliers, a triple away from the cycle. And Bleday, 2 doubles. Gio Urshela leads it off here in a 4-0 ball game and takes Cutter inside for a 2-1 count. Urshela 6 for 15 against Bassett in his career. Things you'll love to see, and that is ripped, and that's going to go to the gap. Gio Urshela does not have the speed to get past first, but what a swing. A perfect for off of Chris Bassett. And that's going to bring up the top of the order, Zach Geloff, here in a 2-1 count. He is due for a hit, and he's going to pop up again. Yeah, you thought him being due meant he was going to get a hit, right? Nope. All right, Lawrence Butler, I want to see you get one in the air and hit hard like the last one. You know what I'm saying? 1-1 count. It's a good take. It's a good leave. We should probably get the bullpen warm at least, like a Tyler Ferguson. I'd love McFarland to stay in the game though. The 2-1 to Butler from Bassett. The set, the pitch. And Butler, deep right field, was all over that sweeper. And that right there is what we were looking for. Hit hard in the air. Lawrence Butler, number 22 on the year, 102 off the bat, 400 feet. And I got to see this swing again as he celebrates rounding third base. A's go Butler sign. Guy in a collared shirt. Love to see it, I guess. That was a beautiful swing, man. 73-mile-an-hour sweeper. I waited back on it. That was me. I was like, ooh, that's slow. I'm going to wait. And then bang! In the wheelhouse, no doubter. Ooh, that felt good. That felt so good, man. And it's going to be 6-0, a 3-1 count to Rooker. And he's going to foul off a cutter. 3-2. And Rooker pops it to center field. It will not be getting down. 2 down. And here is Langoliers. 3 for 3 with a home run, a double, and a single. 2 RBI. Can he get that elusive triple in this ballpark? Unlikely. But that's going to be another hit to the opposite field. Langoliers now 4 for 4. I believe all the hits opposite field. And here is Kurtz with another chance. Would love to get a hit with him here just to feel good for my own mental well-being. Hanging curveball. It was ripped 95 off the bat, but right at the second baseman. And that is going to end the inning, but not before Lawrence Butler, the 2-run home run to put us up 6 after 7. And we are going to go to one of our long relievers, Mitch Spence. Having a decent season in the 7 games that he's played, right? But it's very good to not waste a lot of our like leverage arms. We're not going to keep McFarland going. I was thinking about using Tyler Ferguson, but now that we're up 6, we don't need to. And we got a 1-2 count to Higgy. Spence out of the windup. The pitch got him looking on the corner. Beautiful pitch. Higgy won't even argue about it. And here we are against Josh Smith. 3-1 count. The pitch from Spence. Backdoor slider in there for a strike. 3-2. And we're going to go to that cutter again. Try to jam him in on the hands. The pitch popped up. Wilson in short left field going to make the play. And that's an easy 2 down. And here is the 1-1 to Evan Carter. 2 down here. Sinker misses away. The 2-1 to Carter. Cutter in there for a strike. 2-2. We're going to that sinker yet again. The 2-2 from Spence. The pitch. That was a beautiful one, but hit foul. The 2-2. And that was hung down the middle, and that is going to be ripped to the gap. Evan Carter, the 2-out double. How about that? Good swing. All right, we need to get Wyatt Langford out here. I don't want to mess around. And that is going to be blocked, but put too far out. That's going to be a runner to third. The 3-1 from Spence. It foul. 3-2. Big moment here. We're calling for the slider. The 3-2 fouled away. That was like the best pitch we could have thrown. And it's going to be the curveball again. The pitch off the end of the bat. Right to Wilson, throw to first, and Spence gets out of it. The A's are shutting out through 8. Max Schumann to the plate, a 2-1 count against Chris Bassett still in the game. At this point, they're just trying to save bullpen, it seems. Not quite all barrel there, and that's gonna be a quick 1 down. Come on, I would love to see another JJ Bleday hit here. It would be beautiful. I would tear up. Oh my God, wait. Oh, it's just foul. He almost did it again. He almost did it again. Oh, wow. Did he just miss that one? I would have loved to see a Bleday home run. And here's Jacob Wilson at the 3-1 count. Would love to see the rookie get on base. And he's going to. There is the walk, and Wilson has been on base twice today. And Urshela. And here's Gio Urshela. 1-2 count. Bassett out of the stretch. The pitch. And Urshela ripped to the gap. Wilson around second. And we are going to send him around third heading home. Garcia has a cannon, but it's not going to be enough. Jacob Wilson scores, and Gio Urshela drives him in with the RBI double. 7-0 A's. Himbochi is going to the bullpen again. And here is Jacob Webb getting a little bit of work here, trying to get out of the 8th. Threatening still. And Geloff goes deep right field. It's going to be just foul. That's why we love seeing Jacob Wilson take that walk to get a base runner. Ends up scoring from first. With 2 down, Geloff is going to strike out. But the A's up 7-0, now 3 outs away from a win against the division leaders. Mitch Spence wanting to shut this thing down. It's going to be Duran, Seager, and Berger, I want to say. I'm looking now. It's Young, not Berger. Duran, Seager, Berger. Young, not Berger. I'm hungry. I think that's why I'm saying Berger. That classic 4 a.m. I want a burger feeling. Either way, though, Cutter is popped up to center field. Bleday is going to be there, and that's 1 down. The 1-1 to Seager. I'd like that call against Seager. I know we don't necessarily need it at this moment, but Seager, I'd love to get him out. And we do. The cutter ends up getting him, hit it, and that's going to be 2 down. The A's 1 out away from a shutout. Beautiful game from the pitching staff. Hits a right field. Butler in pursuit. Gonna get there. And the A's have shut out the Rangers here in game 3. Shout out Osvaldo Bido, and there he is in the dugout celebrating. JJ Bleday had a big game with those 2 doubles. He's celebrating. And I would think Shea Langoliers is probably the player of the game, being 4 for 4 with that home run. And he is. Osvaldo Bido, though, getting the win. 5 2/3, 4 hits, 4 Ks, 1 walk. Lawrence Butler adds a home run, and Max Schumann adds a home run. Just an all-around dominant performance from the A's. And that right there is going to take us into September. That's going to be the final playoff push, and that is going to be in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you're still here at the end. Leave a like on the video, and if you guys haven't caught up with the rest of the series, please do. And I'll see you guys in the next one.